show for you that you'll never forget. I could care less about the games, 'cause I care more about your day. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope that you're okay. We're living, we're talking to each other and making memories in our rooms. We're watching, we're listening to each other and making memories, me and you. And making memories, me and you. And making memories, me and you. I can't believe everything we talk about, sharing all our stories without any doubt. Wearing symbols proudly on my chest, feeling like I belong, don't need to fit in with the rest. I could care less about the games, 'cause I care more about your day. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope that you're okay. We're living, we're talking to each other and making memories in our rooms. We're watching, we're listening to each other and making memories, me and you. And making memories, me and you. We're watching, we're listening to each other and making memories, me and you. Making memories, me and you.
Woke up with your hand in mine in my bedroom once again. You said it was just one more night, then it's over, it's the end. Drank ourselves to sleep, hoping it might bring some sense. Feels like we're still on the fence. Thought that we were over after everything we said. We keep coming back for more. Why are you still here when we said goodbye? Why are you still here when I turned off the lights? Your bags are packed, but you just can't leave. Do you think we're meant to be? be. Are we meant to be? You're meant to be.
At Maker's Mark, we believe when you've made it through all this, or get done with this, there's nothing that quite compares to a little of this. So keep the music going, grab a glass of Maker's Mark, and seriously enjoy your downtime with nothing but this.
Triscuit crackers are here to save you from falling into a snacking rut with their satisfying crunch, delicious flavor, and wholesome ingredients as you tackle your to-dos. Like crushing that conference call from your bathroom.
Thank you, virtual backgrounds.
Bring it! Or playing tug-of-war with your dog with one hand while you draft up an email with the other. Bring it! You bring it to everything you do. And so do Triscuit crackers. Get your box at amazon.com/Triscuit.
And now, frequently asked questions about dealers offering home services on AutoTrader. Is it a new and easy way to shop for a car from home? Yes. Will it make you wish everything else is this easy? Yes. AutoTrader. Finally, it's easy from home? Yes. Participation and distance may vary. All dealer home services must comply with state or local COVID-19 ordinances.
There's an old empty house that sits on top of a hill. The windows are shackled, the air is thin. Once you're inside, the walls close in. We grew up alone, we grew up too fast. In that house, it's sink or swim when you fight to survive. You quickly learn that everybody wants something. I changed my name. I run and I run and I hide in a secret place. They'd never find it. Not for the weak-minded. Show me all your scars, I'll be delighted. Don't you know that I turn my back on grace and rule dark in paradise?
Kids and we bound to fall. Never would have thought I would have down you all. I thought I hit back deep till I found it all. I got a long list of my problems. Pack it ain't trying to solve them. Got a dark past, I got dark thoughts, so I'd pop pills to dissolve them. Trying to find a house that I call home. I remember how I felt, I was all alone. Yeah, talking to myself in a cell phone, ringing up and calling out for help, it ain't held long. Met the devil, I paid the price. Found God, but no slave to Christ. Blind before, but I see the light. But I won't wait, taking it to paradise.
I changed my name. I run and I run and I hide in a secret place. They'd never find it. Not for the weak-minded. Show me all your scars, I'll be delighted. Don't you know that I turn my back on grace and rule dark in paradise? Time heals everything. That broken down house got
seem so superficial, and I won't have it. Why are you lying? Acting like you're innocent, I see you trying to work your magic. And I know that I fell for it in the past, but now I'm stronger than I was before. Yeah, I know that I fell for it in the past, but now I'm stronger, stronger than I was before. Stronger than I was before. So what's the problem? I got mine, you got yours, everybody's got them. I'm just saying, for your information, you ain't gonna get an explanation. You won't. And I know that I fell for it in the past, but now I'm stronger than I was before. Yeah, I know that I fell for it in the past, but now I'm stronger, stronger than I was before. Stronger than I was before. Irreversible. Stronger than I was before. Stronger than I was before. I made my bed from the start, knowing I did my part to keep this thing sailing along and on and on. Tell me you don't feel the same. Show me who's to take the blame. 'Cause I see the beast we became on our own time, yeah. Look at how we stand still. Not ill, but we're not going well. Too scared to ask why. Look at how we turned down. Stand back and how we missed the ground. Too scared to ask why. Look at how we turned down. Stand back and how we missed the ground. Too scared to ask why. I took a trip to the west, thinking I'd do my best. Feel like I did at the start, but all I know is maybe you don't feel the same. Maybe I should take the blame. 'Cause I see the beast we became on our own time, yeah. Look at how we stand still. Not ill, but we're not going well.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's what he looks like currently.
And
Minus the staff.
go like, oh, I have double cobas. Sorry, technical
Double
issues.
cobas.
Technical issues. Why am I hearing double son of a bitch?
Why is the Baron
There we
like
go.
clicking?
There we go. Now I can hear you guys.
Sorry, that's. Can you even hear that through my mic?
I was able to until I changed one setting, and now I can't.
Yeah, I
It's
can
like-
hear it now.
It stopped. It's like one of the. I'm not sure what do you call it. What do you call those heating pipes that you have running through your house?
One of those things.
Yeah, like one of those iron pipes that's connected to your boiler for a central heating system that runs through with hot water.
Nice.
One of those is rattling the entire time. Jesus.
Stream chat, can you hear us? Okay. Yeah, I know Drake's in there, so can you hear us? Radiator. That's what it's called.
Is that called a radiator?
Yeah.
What's up, Drake?
What's up, Drake? Okay, so session 1, Curse of Strahd. Welcome. My name is Ngorgio, as most of you know. We are doing session 1 of Curse of Strahd, and I'm excited because I've been wanting to play this and either play it or run it forever. I do another game on Wednesdays, but it's a little variated, so we're gonna have some fun. We'll be playing this every other Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. Central, and with that, let's just jump right into it. Let's do some character introductions. Tell us who you are. You've been playing Fantasy Grounds for a long time, whatnot, and your character. So, first thing, we will start from left to right. Volkar.
Hello, I'm Dan. I'm from the Netherlands. I've been playing Fantasy Grounds for about a year now, and I will be playing a Blood Hunter in this session, and I will be taking a frontline role with some tanking. And on the side, I have some rogue skills such as Thieves' Tools and all that goodness. Regarding my character, you haven't been able to get much out of him. All you've seen is he's entered the tavern. He's looked over the board with quests. He's walked to the tavern keeper and he's asked if there's any fiends or undead that need taken care of. And then he's sat down with an ale and some food, and he's begin playing cards with a few patrons for a small amount of silver. That's about my introduction.
Okay. Perfect. And Varys.
Yeah, I'm Degeneration. I'll be playing Varys, the half-elf warlock, with the patron of the Raven Queen. And Varys came into the city with Grummus, and we're chilling in the tavern, having a bite to eat. My character's good at seeing things.
Good at seeing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oops, I forgot. Okay. Clyde. I forgot to bring your portrait in, but Clyde.
My name's Caesar, and I been playing Fantasy Grounds on Fantasy Grounds for about a year. I DM a game on Friday nights, Dungeon the Mad Mage on Twitch. I play on Tuesday nights with Drake Takes. We're just about ready to finish Call of the Deep. Been watching Ngorgio run his games for a long time and can't wait to be a player. I'll be playing Clyde Flinger. He is a half-elf Lightfoot, a halfling Lightfoot, and Ranger Monster Slayer. So we'll see. He specializes with ranged weapons. He wears studded leather armor. He's from a noble family, studied monsters under tutelage of Volo. And he's always been interested in studying, chasing, capturing, and killing monsters since his childhood. So should be a fun time.
Excellent. And also, for those wondering, Caesar is the one who brought Clyde the poop-slinging monkey into existence, so everyone can thank him for that.
So he's the one to blame.
Yes, he is absolutely the one to blame.
It was a total... he just blew up.
I was thinking about retiring a character to just chase after that damn monkey.
Like, he literally was in one game, and now he's in, like, 3 different DMs campaigns and shit. He's just blown up. Anyways, next up is, I believe it's Lyran?
Laron.
Laron.
I'm go by Beast most of the time, or Calba. But I'm playing Laron, the Furbolg. It's a custom class created by actual Jake on the DM's Guild. The Moon Magic Sorcerer, kind of a ripoff of Sailor Moon. Not a fan of Sailor Moon, but I figured I'd support my friend. So he's just a big old, right now currently looking like a big old hillbilly Furbolg.
Good old hillbilly. Alright, how about Grummus?
What's up? My name is Dwayne. I'm also from the Netherlands, just like Dan. I am playing Grummus the Druid, also known as Grummus the Sage among his kind. I'm a bird lover. I get really grumpy when I'm hungry, so don't make him grumpy and make him well fed. He likes to smoke certain herbs to relax, and he likes to eat good and drink good. He also likes to play pranks on common folk and make other people laugh. And he loves, of course, nature and animals, because that's what druids do, basically. But he has no problems with killing an animal either, because a man does need to eat. And I think that's all I should say about now.
Very good. And last but not least, Sketh.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm from Canada, and I'll be playing Geiner, the aspiring drunken monk master. I'm gonna be probably trying to do shot for shot for him for this game, so forgive any slurred speech for the first few hours. But anyways, he's kind of a discredited monk that's currently just wandering the countryside, going wherever the wind takes him. And that's probably just the reason enough that he has joined this group of adventurers. He is going to have a nice little characteristic where he is going to try and distill and drink just about any plant that he can come across, but we'll just see how well that goes for him.
Sketh the drunk. Or Geiner the drunk, sorry. It's going to be really hard not to call you Sketh, though, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so, I think we can kind of jump in on it. Can I tag it? Yeah, Volker, I'll get you. So we'll get into it. You guys have in one way or another made your way down into the yawning portal of Waterdeep. It's fairly empty because I forgot to add a token for the barkeep. So I will do that now. As soon as I can find it. It's been a long... Sorry. For some people, I had COVID. So past like 3 weeks, like 2 weeks, I've been blah and not wanting to do fucking anything. So
just glad you recovered well.
Yeah, I'm not fully there, but I'm better. Game catchers. Yeah, so Drake, this stream overlay is like really thrown up last minute because I completely forgot to make an overlay. I completely forgot to make an overlay until last night, and I had zero time. So yeah, I'm going to fix that for next session. I do apologize. It is total shit right now. Yeah, it really.
It works. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's here. It works for the most part. So yes, we found our way into the yawning portal. There's some denizens around, some people drinking. It's kind of a quiet night over the past about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. This fog that you will see even now has been creeping up everywhere, and it does not seem to be going away anytime soon. So you come in here, and Durnan looks at you, and he's offering you guys ale and drinks, and he's just happy that there's some patrons in here.
Hey, barkeep. Barkeep!
He looks at you. What do you want?
Ale!
Don't you think you've had a little too much there, Mr. Dwarf?
When I've had enough.
God, this map is shit too. Okay. Give me 1 copper. Oh, 1 silver. Sorry.
We have to pay.
Of course you have to pay. I have to make money, you know.
Just
There we go.
give me.
He has no money.
He starts going through his things, like pulls out his pockets, empty.
Yeah, you have
Perhaps
no
we could
money.
come to an understanding.
What do you have in mind?
He's gonna quickly reach into one of his big bags, pull out like a bottle of not exactly the best looking moonshine, and just kind of put it down. Like, trade.
Well, why don't you just drink the moonshine instead of having to pay for ale?
It's a little too strong.
Too strong for a dwarf.
I did not like the tone of your voice right then. What are you trying to apply?
Laron's been sitting there watching these two, and he's like, I'll buy him a drink if he wants one. I think I got some of those coins.
No. He has insulted my honor. He's gonna take the bottle and pop the cork off and just start drinking the shitty moonshine.
Did you make this moonshine?
Yes.
Oh god.
I probably should do a con save for that.
You're totally doing a con save for that.
Okay.
Blindness roll.
Can I toss a gaming set roll for how my card game is going?
Yes.
Maybe I'll bet 10 silver on this card game.
Guider will finish the bottle off and slam it down, and just kind of like cringe.
So he'll look at you and say, "That would be 5 silver, please, for a corking fee."
What? You didn't say anything about that.
You bring your own liquor in here and you pop the bottle. I had to make some money.
You told me to drink it. Yeah, this is a scam.
This is the yawning portal, my friend.
You got my dollar? What?
Yawning
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go.
No, I think that's enough. You go ahead.
He's just gonna look between him and still, and like, well, yeah, he's gotta make money, but does your portal really yawn? He's like looking at him like big, like with big eyes, like he thinks that might be actually true, that it actually yawns.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. I didn't name it. The boss, he made it. And he's the one who's keeping a close eye on everything, and I don't want to anger him.
Well, he's distracted with Liran. Geiner's gonna try and slink away.
And he will look at you. And
Don't even get a stealth check.
Go ahead. You can roll a stealth check. Why not?
Okay.
To the middle of the room.
Okay. You are able to stumble away.
He's just gonna try and go over to this table and just sit down nonchalantly, like he's just always there.
So you sit next to Grimace and Varys. All right.
Yes.
And then, so this guy will come up to, sorry, is it Lyran? Laron. So he'll come up to Laron and ask, what can I do for you, my friend?
I don't rightly know. This is the first time I've ever been in. I've been here, so what do you offer?
Oh, we have ale, we have whiskey, we have we have even there is a special made ale that is only available in Waterdeep. Our owner, his family, used to have a distillery, and they made their own ale, and now it's all the rage, but it won't. We can't get it out of Waterdeep.
What's Waterdeep?
What's the city you're in, sir?
I guess like I said, I'm new around these parts. I don't quite fathom what's going on around here.
Well, how did you get down here?
That's a complicated story. I right fit to explain it to you at the moment.
Okay.
Upon hearing the vague story, Volker would glance over his shoulder at Leiron and try to determine if anything is amiss with this creature. He seems suspicious. He tries to identify if he might be some kind of a fiend or under some kind of illusion.
Ooh, illusion.
But do a roll for that investigation.
Sure. It's good. It is very good. I guess you could tell that he's he's a furball, right? So yeah, you would know that he's a furball. Whatever, like the history, and you would know pretty much for the most part, like everything to know to do with furballs.
Yeah, so it's not like he's trying to deceive anyone or is anything evil in disguise. He's just some furball hillbilly.
That's my assumption as well. Yes.
He is being a bit deceptive if you rolled really well, but there doesn't seem to be anything like malicious or evil behind it.
And then Volker would say, "Tell me, friend, where are you from exactly?"
That's like I said, that's a complicated story. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a hard-working adventurer here to
thank you, Drake.
Earn some money.
Don't forget the
adventure.
term,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's why I'm here too. I'm want to be a big adventurer like you.
Do you have any skills to bring to the table then?
I guess I'm pretty good with a bit of magic, but firbolg magic, and I'm pretty good with the dagger, and I know how to use what's the word? You human tap. A crossbow.
Ah, crossbow. I have one of those. Well, if you're looking for work, we could team up perhaps. I'm also looking
toilet?
Gain some money.
Toilet. What do you mean by toilet?
Would you be interested in that?
Privy?
Move over to the table and just like his gait's a little weird, like he's not used to like really walking much. It's like I'm still getting the use of this place. I suppose so. I don't really understand your money thing and such. He just moves over and takes a seat at the table that you're at.
You'll find that money is quite important in these societies. It'll be used for everything. So you better get used to having some on you.
I got a little that she gave me, but I don't know if it's a lot or not. And he's like pulls out this little coin pouch, and it's got like and he dumps it out on the table, and there's like 5 gold in it.
That's plenty for now. You should be able to sleep and eat for that.
I want to make them a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah, I was told about the sleep. Oh, he shuts up really quick.
Told by whom exactly?
I guess she'd be like a mother, I guess.
Your mother, huh? And Volker would narrow his eyes. He doesn't completely trust the Furlbog. But he asks, do you play cards?
No. What's playing cards?
Oh, it's a little game that we play for money.
Oh, I like games. I like games a lot.
Well, you've got the money. Why don't you ask the barkeeper to exchange some of that gold into silver, and you can play with us?
Oh, I like silver. It's nice and shiny. It's like the moon.
That it is, my friend.
It's almost there's almost a fondness sound to it when he says like the moon. So, and then he'll move up to the bar and do the exchange. I'll swap up 2 gold for 20 silver.
Okay. Go ahead and change that around. Right quick. Inventory.
And Volker would give him a set of cards and quickly explain the rules to him, and then proceed to play the game and try to lift that 10 silver off him with a fair bit of card playing.
Okay. And while you guys are getting into your cards, the barkeep will go down to Clyde and ask Clyde what can he do for you, Clyde?
I'm looking for some stew.
Stew?
Yes, and some sourdough bread.
I don't know what sourdough bread is, but we do have stew.
What kind?
It's vegetable stew. It's and there's little bits of little chunks of meat in there. They butter it down from the north, so it's kind of it's not the best in the world, but it's a little chewy.
Lamb or squirrel? Rabbit, maybe.
More Yeti.
Yeti? What the hell? I'll try it.
Okay. 5 silver for a big old bowl.
And the bread. And some fine meat if you have it.
We have some turnip ale that pairs quite well with the stew.
Sounds good.
Very well. And he will disappear into the back for a few minutes.
How much was it?
5 silver.
DM, so Grimace and Geiner. Oh, Grimace just took a shot of moonshine, and Geiner just took a inhale of herbs. Should we have to roll a Constitution for that?
Yes.
Remember every game doesn't survive the first encounter with the players.
So you both succeeded. It starts to take a little bit of effect, but you're able to fight off the intoxication. So Mr. Clyde, Durnan comes and brings you his food, brings you your food and your ale, and he asks if you need anything else.
No, I'm good. Just taking it all in.
Can we wrap up our game with some opposing gaming set rolls?
Yes. Lyran, do you have gaming set? I think you should have gaming set.
No, we can use mine. I have the...
Okay, yeah. No, he has it at the bottom of your skills tab, all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, Laurent has no idea how to play, so...
Maybe intellect with disadvantage then, because gaming set is intellect based.
Do I have... What the hell is that?
Nice.
A draw.
A draw. Volker will stand up. Well, my friend, for a first-timer, you played pretty well. You've played me to a standstill. Here, keep your 10 silver.
Thank you, sir. Hey, is that a furbog over there too? Look, there's a big old furbog over there. Mr. Furbog.
Why don't you go over and say hello? I'll be joining you shortly.
Once I hear him say, "I'm Mr. Furbog," running through the room, through the room. I will look over at him and I'll wave at him.
He's basically gonna bust his butt to get over there and like, wow, it's a real furbog. And he's gonna pull on your beard and pull on your hair and stuff and smell you and wow. Oh, hello, Mr. Furbog's friends.
What going on, my brother?
Oh, that's right. We're brothers. Yeah. It's nothing. Just was meeting this nice man over here, and he points back to the blood hunter guy, Volker.
Volker will be leaning over the bar and he will say, Durna, have you heard of any work for an enterprising adventurer? And he looks over to the table. A band of adventurers, in fact.
Well, there is something coming up from a Daggerford that there's been a band of some ruffians hanging out down there lately, but the boss could tell you more about that.
Oh, when will he be around?
Oh, he shows up when he wants to.
Very well, then we shall wait. And then Volker will turn to Clyde and say, what about you, my halfling friend?
Clyde.
Will you also be looking for any work?
I don't know about some work, but an adventure would be fine.
Yes, an adventure. Why
I don't
we
quite
do
like
that?
work much.
Why don't we join the others at the table and ask them what they think about an adventure?
Sure, let me grab my stew.
Then Volker will walk over with the others to the table.
Does Grummus have any of his herbs still sitting on the table?
I'm smoking my herbs right now.
Of course.
Yeah, Laron's basically gonna take the. You using a pipe?
Yeah, I'm using a pipe.
Yeah, he's gonna he's like so curious. He's like watching you smoke this. He's gonna take it right out of your mouth and just put it in his, and it's like take a really deep inhale, like he doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm like, oh my brother, don't go so fast, man.
It's kind of rude, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Volker will approach the table. He's just a simple man. Say, would you three be looking for an adventure? I've got a lead on some work from Daggerford coming in.
That depends. How much does it pay?
That's to be seen. But
As much as
in my experience, work out of the Yawning Portal tends to pay good.
No reason not to believe you? Sure, why not?
What? Work out of the Yawning Portal, man? You serious? Pay good? Fargrim not pay good, man.
I don't know who Fargrim is, but perhaps you've been going about with the wrong employers, my friend.
Wait until you see the little man come in, man.
I'll keep an eye out.
And at that moment, the door does burst open, and in comes a little short gnome with a long white beard, and he has a nice, elegant-looking footstaff.
Talking about the devil.
Oh God, no, not him.
Who's that posh cunt?
Oh, you did not just say that, man. The man has the eyes of a hawk and the ears of an elephant.
What?
He's cute and adorable, is what he is.
No, not gonna get any straight answers here.
Oh wait, I gotta switch from what you call this, the furball common accent to the normal common accent, I suppose. Fargrim, my friend, how are you?
What?
Volker, that's the one who owns this bar. I got a word with you. I need a word.
And we're gonna make you bigger so you can fit in here. I don't like this map. I should have used a different map.
Hey, listen, you little posh bugger.
What do you want?
Your bartender. He tried to rip me off just a moment ago.
Why didn't he?
What?
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 How do you try to rip you off?
He tricked me into drinking my own ale and told me I had to pay for it.
Yeah, you gotta pay a corking fee. Have you never
Are you
been into a
joking?
bar?
Are you joking?
Does it look like I'm joking, little one?
Little one. You said this was a little gnome, didn't you?
Yes.
So he's probably looking down at him right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you're delusional.
I think you should pay up.
Gentlemen, I see that you two are having quite a good time. Say, our friend behind the bar earlier told that you may have work for us, Mr. Fargrim. And he tries to diffuse the situation by just stepping in.
And he'll look at you, and then
Geiner's just gotta step back and grumble.
Yeah, he'll look at you, and then he'll look at Geiner, and he'll look at you, and back at Geiner, and
Folk will say he's not with me.
Well, the Duchess of Daggerford has asked for some adventurers. Apparently, there's been some people of ill repute hanging outside of their city for a little bit, and they want to go away.
And this Duchess, has she offered a reward of any kind?
Oh, I'm sure she'll pay up for something.
And where exactly may we find the Duchess?
Oh, down in Daggerford, of course. She has a big old manor.
What's a Daggerford?
And he'll look over at you and just shake his head.
I think it's a place where there's many daggers.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. I got a couple of them dagger things. They look like they'd be sharp.
Most daggers are pretty sharp unless they're made by elves.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
nice.
why don't we go to this dagger fort and talk to the Duchess and see what work she has for us and what reward?
Will there be stew and fresh bread?
Of course. Where there is money, there is food. And drink, of course.
Oh, you like food, man?
Food is essential.
As you guys are talking, though, he will come up to Geiner and smack him over the head with the footstaff and say, "Give me my money."
Ow! What are you doing, you little shit?
Give me my money.
I don't owe you anything. I made that ale myself.
And it smells like shite.
Well, it's not the best, I'll admit.
Let's not fight. I'll pay the little shit.
What?
He said you were a little shit. I want to pay the little shit. Here, how much does he owe you, little shit?
10
little
gold.
shit, how much does he owe you?
Don't. And as you can see, it's starting to escalate. Derna's gonna say you don't want to make him angry.
He's making me angry.
I don't mean to make him angry. He said he was a little.
I'm not little.
I'm
You're like a
like-
little piece of stool.
I'm like, hold on, before this escalates any further. He switches to a humanoid common accent, I should call it, and he looks at Fargrim. Is it really reasonable to, charge an
Good job, Drake.
fee?
Well, if they want to bring their own booze in here, I have to make money somehow.
He told me I could drink it. He never said anything about a corking fee.
Did you ask?
I did.
You asked if there was a corking fee.
What? No. But that's just nonsense.
Why don't
Sounds
you
right.
gentlemen come to an agreement? How does 10 silver sound for a more reasonable corking fee?
Why would you pay him more? He shouldn't get a dime. I mean, a copper.
10 silver is less than 10 gold, my friend.
Wasn't it only 5 silver to begin with? The price just keeps going up.
I think it would be in your best interest to pay rather than deal with an angry wizard.
He's a wizard.
Well, look at him.
Geiner's gonna cock an eyebrow and just take a good long look at him. Yeah, I didn't know they pack shit that tall.
Well, my friend, I've offered you all the advice that I can.
When you say little shits, you'll see his eyes kind of glow like with electricity, if you will.
Ooh, shiny eyes! So terrifying.
I think at that point Clyde's gonna say, "Okay, I've had enough of this." Head back over to the bar and hand the empty bowl back to Dernan and say, "Can I have some more, please, sir?"
Fine. I don't have it on me right now. Maybe we could come to an arrangement.
I will stand up, and suddenly you guys will see that Grumus is 8 feet tall.
Jesus Christ! I mean, what's a good god?
Steve.
Oh God. No.
Saloon.
And I look down
Hell works.
But no, Guyver's just like, I don't have the money on me right now, but is there some kind of arrangement we could come to?
I'm like, sorry, go ahead. You were talking. So.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just looking at the Geiner and Fargrim. I'm like, really? Are we doing this? And I will hand Fargrim 2 silver pieces. This should be more than enough.
How about a little bit of your herbs? I know I can smell it on you. How about you hand me some of that too?
You like the good ganya, huh?
Yes, sir.
And I hand him a small sack.
He'll eat it.
What you doing, man? You're supposed to be smoking it. What's this?
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna get some food and I'm out of here. See you later, Fargrim.
Hey, Mr. Furbog.
Yeah. What's going on?
I just sorry to interrupt. I just wonder if I could tag along with you. I ain't never seen none of my kind before. He stands up as well. He's like 7'6", so he's just a little bit shorter than you.
Like, where did you come from?
That's a difficult story. Not my time to tell that yet.
You're a refugee like me?
Yeah, you might be saying that.
And I'm like, okay, well, the more the merrier. I will go over and sit at the bar.
Geiner will go back up to Fulgrim and just like, I don't wish to any animosity between us. I rather like this place. Perhaps I could give you some of my good ale as payment.
Your good ale?
Yes, he's gonna say as he pulls out a gourd and hands it over to him.
Are you gonna hand it to him?
Yes.
He'll pop off the cork and kind of smell it. And how well is it made? Like, is it actually well done, or is it kind of shit?
If you're gonna let me decide, it's the stuff that he's been holding on to. It's like his good stash. But if you want me to roll for it,
yeah. Let's see. What can we do with that performance?
Yeah, I was wondering how we do brewer supplies and how that would actually work. What would you even use as a?
Use the link that I sent you.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but it didn't say what you would use for intelligence or.
What is it, brewers?
Yeah, brewers.
I suppose you should use wisdom on that.
Okay.
Oops. Oh shit.
Guess for now I could just do a flat wisdom check. Or.
Wait,
it's in your skills.
Do you have proficiency with brewers?
Would that just be artisan tools, or?
Dex. Either Dex or Wisdom. I like Brewer's Kit. Just roll a Brewer's Kit. It's in your skills.
Is it? Or did you put it in there? Or?
Yeah, I just made it.
Don't see it. I just see a blank thing there.
Under skills?
Oh, maybe.
Between athletics and deception?
Oh, there, I see it. Okay. I will roll to see if it's just piss water or...
So he uncorks
Oh,
it,
no.
takes a smell, and just chucks it over his shoulder and says, "This is shit."
Geiner's eyes, one of his eyes is gonna start twitching like, I see!
And then hits you on the head with the footstaff.
Is there something else we might be able to come to an arrangement on? We've spent weeks making that.
Come back when you have some good stuff.
That's fair! He's just like swallowing all his pride and hatred and just bile for this little gnome, and he just kind of like starts stiffly walking away.
Oh, Clyde.
Then Volker will speak up. If you gentlemen are all quite done drinking and eating, let us go to the aforementioned Duchess of Daggerford and see what she has to offer us.
You can't go yet, man.
Why not?
Because I haven't had my food yet.
You can buy something to go, my friend. You know, money does not wait.
Engorgio, do I see anyone in the kitchen from here, or can I see the kitchen from here?
Yeah, you can see that. Well, he walked back there for the kitchen, and it was just him walking back there. Like the door's right there, where my arrow is. Oh wait, no, that's the kitchen. Duh. Yeah, you can kind of see back there. No, that's a wall. So no, you can't see back there. You'd have to like move like over here and then there and shit.
I'm like, just wait for me, okay?
If you'll hurry up, please.
I'll just gander off towards the kitchen, not really hurrying anything.
Okay. As you start, well, no, as you start walking over this way, you hear this, and the first thing that you see coming out of that door is a bowler hat, and you start to hear some music. And coming out of the kitchen area is a monkey. He doesn't have any pants on, and he's wearing a nice bowler hat. And he's going to look at all of you, and you kind of see him sit back, and he's going to poop in his hand.
Well, hello, sir. That's a mighty nice hat you got there, Mister. What? I don't know your name, but.
And as you were talking, he actually throws it right at you, Laren, and smacks you right in the face. And it kind of smells like peanut butter. And then he runs away.
I'm like, Rooster, go get him on.
Well, that was quite strange.
As Fred's Tavern has summoned Clyde the poop slinging monkey. First one of the game.
Fred's Tavern, bad.
Bad, Fred, bad, Fred.
Did anyone notice the smell of shit just recently?
To be fair, I do not smell the difference between a Furbolg's natural odor and the monkey's excrement.
This actually smells like peanut butter. Laurence is gonna like start putting his fingers through it, and then you can see his hand reach going for his mouth. He doesn't quite get it.
How vile!
Does Geider see this?
No.
I would say yes.
What are you doing?
I'm like trying to stop him, and I stumble over the bar stool.
It smells good. What? Isn't it food?
No, man, don't eat that, man. You get sick.
Well, it smells like food.
It smells like butt crack, monkey. What you doing?
Oh, I didn't know, and he just like starts wiping on his overalls instead.
Oh man, which one of you has what you call that thing? The thing to clean other people up.
Varys will walk up behind Leyren and cast prestidigitation on him.
Ah yes, that's the stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Favorite of of the poop.
Yeah, and then he's surprised at that. Oh, wow! Wow! It cleans up. It completely vanished. Wow! That's mighty fine. I guess that'd be magic, huh?
You'd be guessing right.
Did I hear Volker say that?
It was because you're kind of far away from him.
I said that I
he's
put
very
Mo
low,
in
yeah?
front of there, so that Volker was lowly saying that to himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't have heard that, especially during the commotion with the poop.
Alright, then I'm gonna try and get back into the kitchen.
Okay, you get back into the kitchen. And you see that the pot of stew has been tipped over.
Oh no, man. It's bad.
But you do see some pastries.
I am gonna take out some of my cooking utensils and I'm gonna whip something nice up.
Very well.
Can I roll for that? I got it coded.
Yeah, you can roll for it. And as you're doing that, Fargrim is going to come back and follow you and see what the hell you're doing in his kitchen. And Durnan will walk up to Volker, and we'll talk to Volker and basically say, you seem like the more reasonable one of this group. You might want to keep that's one pointing over at Geiner on a leash. You don't want to piss off the gnome.
Yes, well, I'm not sure how much control I can exert over this man. I've been trying to get these gentlemen to Daggerford for quite a while now, but... Well, you can see what I'm dealing with here.
Oh, it is about a day and a half's journey in, and it's getting evening time. I don't know if you want to journey out into the mists or wait until daylight, but that is up to you.
I prefer traveling in the dark. It's a good way to get the advantage on anyone that tries to waylay you, I've found.
I like the dark.
Hey, dark's good here.
As he pushes the empty bowl back to Durnan and tells him, compliments to the chef. That was the best Yeti ever.
Excellent, excellent. I will let them know. And Grimace, so Fargrim does notice it, or does taste it, and he, he's a very grumpy old man, but you can tell that he has a little smirk on his face as he actually likes the taste of it.
And I'm like, you want half, man?
Of course, I'm super hungry.
I give him half, and the other half I take back up for myself as a ration.
Okay.
And then I get out of his kitchen.
And so from here, you're able to, if you want to keep hanging out here, you're more than welcome to, or you can start. It's up to you. This fog is steadily rolling in.
Ogre will go to the door and wait for the rest.
Where the hell did he go?
There
Oh, there it is. There it goes.
So I see others walking towards the door right now.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay. Time to go, little friend. And I look at Liren. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
LeBron.
Ron.
It's like the LeBron James without the B.
Okay, that's a lot easier for me though. LeBron, gotcha.
Try waving goodbye to Volo.
It's no Ilrin.
I wave goodbye to Fargrim. Next time I'll bring you back more ganja, okay?
Yes, thank you. And if that's one pointing over at Geiner doesn't come back with you, I wouldn't cry.
And I'm like,
what was
that? Wrong way.
My thanks for your hospitality, Master Fargrim. Until we meet again.
Yes, Master Falcom. I will be patiently waiting, or anticipating, actually, our next encounter.
Yeah, LeBron starts going the wrong way and then gets called back, and then he stops by Fargrim's like, he's just gonna reach down and give him a great big hug. It's like, you look like you're a nice, soft, friendly fella. So, and I'm sorry for that little shit thing. I didn't understand what they were saying. And he'll just pat him on the head.
All right.
And then he'll head towards the door. It's like, I'm coming. I just wanted to say goodbye to the old grandpa guy.
Pot, get in here already. We're leaving.
Don't have to mess it up. All right. So you leave. You get out of the city. Is someone? I believe someone is from around this area, at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I think I had...
Yeah, Clyde's been studying with Volo and Floon and all them, so he's familiar with the Yawning Portal and this Waterdeep.
Excellent. Alright, so we're going to move you over to maps. Yay, maps.
Yeah, oh no, mine is from around Baldur's Gate. That's where Volker is from.
So we're in Baldur's... No, Waterdeep at the moment, then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Volker
wouldn't be from around here.
And neither would I. He's gonna look around. So this Daggerford already?
No.
Just got out of the city gates.
Kinder's just gonna look over at him like, this is Pot.
And Volker seems quite content in the darkness. He seems to walk with easy stride around.
Y'all can see in the dark, man. I gotta put a torch on or something.
Yeah, I can't see either.
What's your name again? Laran?
Neither can Clyde.
Yeah.
Where do you hail from, friend?
It's kind of hard to explain. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I see. Not much of an education system there, I take it.
They got an education system. I just never liked school.
It's school can be a little frustrating sometimes. But have you thought of maybe taking some classes occasionally?
No.
See. Perhaps you will learn quite a bit on this adventure then.
Well, it seems to be right educational, so maybe.
Oh yes.
Alright, so Grumus is going to light up a torch. Okay. And are you guys trying to be quiet, or are you just walking?
I'm just walking.
Just walking.
Yeah. In the meantime, if you if you have any questions, friend, just let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them for you.
Well, that's very nice.
So Volker, as you're walking, you guys all hear these howls and the growls, and Volker, you can see through the trees a bunch of different eyes, like glowing eyes, just watching the party.
Volker will raise his hand to signal the party to stop, and he will lower his voice and he will say, "A moment, friends. I think there is danger up ahead. I see something watching us."
They're just wolves. They won't come near us if we don't pay them any mind.
There's always somebody watching us. That's what the gods do.
They say that caution is the better part of valor, my friends.
I suppose.
Perhaps we can try to be quiet and sneak around this path.
Yeah, it's a good point. You have a very good point there.
I'm like, what?
And better yet, Volker, you can actually see them. So they're not. They're just watching you, though. They're not trying to attack or anything. They're just watching.
Always
watching.
So Volker will ready in action. If any of the wolves attack, he will fire a crossbow at them, and in the meanwhile, he will slowly walk forwards to try and pass them.
As long as we appear bigger than them, they won't pay us any mind. Gravis, maybe you should take the lead.
Man, you're kidding me?
Well, you are the biggest person here.
I'll stay behind Volker, man. Okay, I'll stay behind this one with the shield, okay?
Wolves are just cowards when it comes down to it. They won't attack anything bigger than them or outnumber them.
7.
As LaRon's like getting close to him, he's gonna use his speech of beast and leaf and just look at him and like, "Hi there, puppies. How you doing tonight?"
Oh Lord.
Does Guider hear this?
No, it's speech of beast and leaf. I'm not sure. Isn't that like telepathic? I can do it too, but.
Well, animals can understand you, but you can't understand them.
Yeah,
But you do get it. You do use charisma instead of animal handling for control checks and stuff.
Okay, so I can't understand anything that you're saying or doing right now.
I usually, when I play a druid, I flavor it as speaking like him. But this was just, "Hi there, puppies. How you doing?"
Okay, so what are you doing?
Saying hello to the nice puppies.
I guess.
They
Hello,
don't.
puppies.
They're growling, but not making any attempt to come after you.
And Clyde is naturally stealthy, so he's trying to hide behind everybody.
Laron, maybe you should stay close to me just to be safe. I don't trust you on your own.
Okay. Do you? Okay.
Yeah, just follow close behind me. I can see fine in the dark. I can lead you.
And these wolves are following you. Like you can see, they're obviously following you through the woods.
Just no more talking to the wolves, okay, Laron?
Okay, I won't talk to the wolves. And that's when the DM throws the squirrel out there and like, "Hello, Mr. Squirrel."
Squirrel.
Not a squirrel that turns into a dragon, I hope.
Oh yeah.
So you, these wolves follow you, but like I said, they're not doing anything. They're just watching.
Stay close, Laron. They're not pets.
And they do follow you because it's like they do follow you till it starts to get dawn, and you're still about a half day's journey away. And then once it starts to get dawn, they do eventually wander off.
See, they were nice puppies. You didn't have nothing to worry about.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we're a little too harsh on the wolves. Maybe we're just passing through their territory.
That's when you let your guard down and they jump out and attack you as a pack.
They weren't nice puppies. They weren't nice puppies.
Right.
They were as big as I am. They're a bit scary.
They sound like puppies to me.
Oh shit! Oops. So now it's you get down pretty close till dawn. Are you looking to stop, or you just want to continue pressing on? If you continue pressing on, you'll get there around 11 a.m.
Yeah. I'm not pressing on. I'm gonna sit down, rest my feet, and I'm gonna eat some of that delicious ration that I made.
And Volker will complain, must you really eat every hour?
Every hour.
If we're stopping for the night, Geiner's gonna put out his brewing kit and start and continue working on something that he is distilling at the moment.
Yeah, if we're stopping,
Is there a problem with eating? You gotta have breakfast. You gotta have lunch. You gotta have dinner.
Barely put
And
any
you gotta have
miles
second
to it.
dinner.
Yeah,
Surely
exactly.
all of you
I-
aren't tired enough.
I'm like laughing at the I'm like laughing, and I point at the guy that just said that. I think that was you, right, Caesar?
Geiner's just gonna kind of chuckle to himself.
Yeah, the halfling.
Halfling, you're gonna be as round as you are tall.
And there's a problem. How?
There is no problem on.
If we're stopping for the night, what's the state of the moon tonight? Is it full or is it half moon? What?
It is daylight, or it's dawn actually, because you
Okay.
walked all throughout the night. And it
Well, I
was,
would have been. Laurent would have been like looking up at the moon a lot and just like muttering to himself.
through the mist. It's hard to make out, but it's almost a full moon.
So Volker will try to convince them all to take a short rest instead of a long rest.
But and I'm like, man, I need my beauty sleep, man.
You can
As long as we have enough time for breakfast.
Laurent, are you okay? You're muttering to yourself.
Oh, I would just speaking praises to the moon goddess, Saloon.
Saloon. Never heard of her. Sit down. Join me. Tell me some stories of Laroon.
Oh, well, there ain't much to tell. I reckon. Why don't you tell me about yourself instead?
There's not really much to say. I just know that I like to drink.
Yeah, I saw you all drinking that stuff. It smelled kind of weird, but.
I guess he kind of gets flustered. Like, it wasn't my best stuff, I'll admit. Okay, I admit it. It wasn't my best stuff, but I'm working on it.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. I'll try it if you really want someone to judge it.
He quickly hands you his gourd. Here, try it.
And he like drinks it like a fish drinking water, just like
down. Oh dear.
What? And I'm like still eating, and I'm like looking at them. What did you just do?
Just strap yourself in, Laurent. You might be in for a trip.
What?
Oh, are we going to the moon?
You're going somewheres.
Just give him. I'm like, what did you just give him?
I didn't think he'd drink it all.
Yep. So Laurent, if you've never been intoxicated before, you start feeling something you've never felt before.
Yeah, this is not his. Well, like this isn't his natural plane. So it's like, yeah, he's shit faced.
They're just gonna try and pull the gourd away from him and just like start snapping his fingers in front of Laurent's face. You okay? Can you hear me?
It's Saloon. She's coming to me. She's chosen me for a mission down on Tyrell.
Yes, Laroon. Yes, definitely Laroon. Does anybody have cure poison?
And I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, man, this man so far away, this man high as a kite. What the hell did you give him?
I didn't think he'd drink it all.
Man, don't you know he's a little bit like a retard? But
wow!
Holy shit!
Damn.
Haven't heard that said in
He's a
public for a
bit
while.
slow.
Trigger warning for the chat.
He's simple, yes, but I didn't think he was that simple.
Ow.
Sorry, Kelvin. I was just sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I just didn't expect that. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Huh?
And I'm like,
Maybe you should. Yeah, Guyner's gonna try and like lay Laurent down. Maybe you should lay down for a while.
But I'm here to save. Here to save people. You notice his demeanor and his voice have changed quite a bit. I'm here by order of Saloon to help these people down here.
Oh yes, you're gonna help them, but first you gotta help yourself. And he's just kind of like holding Laurent down. Rest, friend, rest.
I suppose I could use a little sleep. I never slept before. I can't wait.
You haven't slept before? Okay. He's gonna like slowly back away from Laurent as he's watching him resting. Okay.
I wish I could slow this down.
And I'm going to cast Goodberry, Chad.
Okay. A druid who took Goodberry. Who would have thought?
And I now have
What?
apparently 10 berries.
Yes. They last for 24 hours.
And I'm gonna give everyone except myself. I'm just gonna take one, and I'll give Geiner 2, Volker 2, Clyde 2, Liren I'll stuff 2 in his pocket, and I'll give 1 to Varys.
He's gonna turn to Volker. I don't think we should be expecting much from him for at least a day.
Why did you give him that drink?
I didn't think he'd drink it all!
Tell me, have you observed him a little bit? What part of him do you think is reasonable or capable?
Everyone has a drink, they learn the limits!
Did you
I
not
don't
see him with the
drink
herbs?
job. It will be up to you to carry him along and make sure that he is healthy.
That's fair, that's fair. I should have known better, I should have known better.
And wait, do I hear them saying that he needs to carry him?
Did you believe so? Yeah.
Okay.
If they're not looking at him right now, then when they look back, there'll be a black cat with like a moon on its forehead, just sitting on his chest.
What in the hell is that? Get
Volker
off
will aim
him!
his
Get off him!
crossbow
And
at his
Kyder's
head,
gonna try and swipe him away.
and the Volker will try to identify if this cat is some kind of evil apparition.
How are you doing that?
What do I roll for that? History, insight, investigation, arcana?
I guess either Arcana or Investigation.
I'll investigate this cat. I'll try to determine what manner of creature this spontaneously appeared cat is.
It looks like a kitty.
Looks like a regular old cat, and then Volker will lower his crossbow. He doesn't seem to trust anything that is even slightly magical or just appears.
You do notice that the moon that's on its forehead seems to match the moon that was in the sky exactly. It's the exact how full it is.
Could Geiner do a medicine check to try and sober up Laurent a little faster?
I will try and help you with that.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Your
Wait,
first.
How would you help him do a medicine check?
I'm doing it myself as well, since I have...
Is there anything that like herbs that he might be able to find or have that he could use to kind of help with the hangover that he's definitely going to feel in a few hours?
I could try and do that.
Anybody got any coffee?
Well. You see the cat's lips moving.
Wait, what?
The kid's down here for a whole damn day, and you idiots knock him unconscious with booze.
Did I drink any of that? He's just gonna
What
like
manner of creature are you, feline? A
cock his head
demon?
at
An
the
undead?
cat.
I'm a celestial guardian. It's you might know us as a fine familiar. Yeah, I'm a familiar, but I'm a little bit different than that.
If you are a celestial guardian of this helpless little critter, then you've done a poor job of it.
Oh well, he told me to stay in his bag and tell you idiots got him drunk.
Nobody
take
got him
offense
drunk
to that.
except himself.
I offered him a drink. I did not tell him to drink it all for the 5th time.
How about we get on the road, gentlemen? Pack
Wait.
that boy up and drag him along, I say.
I'm gonna try and lift him, but I'm not sure how heavy he is. Chad, how much does this guy weigh?
He weighs, where's Laron? He weighs...
I don't think any...
319 pounds.
Holy shit.
Without no gear, so with his gear...
So...
Furbolgs are beefy, what can I say?
What's he
How about that
So-
medicine check? Could I...
So he weighs, right now he weighs roughly 370 pounds.
We should drag his ass.
Yeah, what about
I
that
can-
medicine check?
Yeah, I'll do. I'll let you do one, and if you feel, I'll try and do one as well. Then.
Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so you know how to sober him up. You shove your finger into his throat hole and make him vomit it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
here
then
we
I'm
go,
gonna-
guys. Play
And
the
then I'm
sound.
gonna... And after that, I'm gonna produce, or give him a lot of water to drink.
And damn, you guys are
Clyde has the vomit reflex.
you guys are blowing all your 20s. I love it.
Can I find any nearby herbs that are useful for medicine and edible plants?
Yes. You rolled a net 20, so yes, they are. You do find some nice, decent shaped plants. Not smokable, but they would help with Laron.
Alright, thanks.
Okay, so... sorry. After that, maybe I'll get back on the road.
The cat's gonna just gonna look at Laron and like, you made your bed and you lie in it. When you need me, you know how to get me. And the cat actually snaps its fingers and it vanishes.
If y'all got like I don't know, how long does it take to mash up herbs?
What the hell did I drink?
The good stuff. But from now on, maybe take it slow if I ever offer you a drink again.
Maybe don't offer him a drink.
Maybe we don't let that furbolg.
He's learning. He's expanding his horizons. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I just didn't expect that to happen. The first time I got in company of you people.
Oh, you gotta pace yourself, friend. You gotta pace yourself.
Oh, well, I
Even
meant
a halfling knows not to take a drink from a dwarf.
well, I was more talking about the cat and such.
The cat is out of the bag.
Okay. If I guess we move on from here before anything else spirals.
So were you just going to continue on then instead of actually resting?
I think we can. I don't think there's any need to rest right now. I mean, we've drank, we've eaten. That doesn't take that long. I mean, we haven't expended anything.
We might end up taking a level of exhaustion, probably, but that'll clear up with a long rest afterwards, anyway. If Engorgio runs it that way, anyway.
How many hours have we been walking?
Oh, I'd say about 10 10 to 11
All
hours.
night.
Then I guess we can take a short rest.
No, we should take a long rest because we left at 5 o'clock in the evening, or around that time.
Yeah, and he walked all the way till dawn.
Okay.
We should definitely take a long rest right now before we get exhausted.
You all take to bed. I still have to watch my distill. I'll take first watch.
Okay. And I'm rubbing a paste on Koba's big nose right now that I just made from mashed up herbs to help him get sober.
Does Laurent eat it?
Probably. He's probably still got. You said that the stuff that they gave him cured the hangover. I mean, cured the booze, but he's probably gonna have a hangover still.
Yeah. Okay.
I just would like it gives you the rest of the half of the pot since you are more interested in eating it anyway. And it works that way a little bit.
So long rest or short rest, and keep in mind you are on the trade route from Waterdeep down to Daggerford.
I think long rest is the best, so we don't. If something happens when we get to Daggerford, we don't we don't have exhaustion for it.
Yeah.
Sure, long rest then.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, if we're on the trade route, we should be safe.
Yeah.
I'll take the second watch.
There's no need for watches even, because nothing's gonna happen. Not in the middle of the day.
Glamis, could you watch my distill while I rest?
Yeah, okay.
So what time is it now that we've rested?
5, 10, right around noon.
Okay.
And you're still about 4 to 5 hours out.
Ow, everything hurts. Why do you people drink this crap?
My head.
You see, you went from the good part and you skipped right to the bad part. Usually people stay in the good part of it. But you messed up. But don't worry, we'll get you set straight. I will make you a drinker before the end of this adventure.
Please don't, Volker says, and he'll try to encourage the others to get going again after the long rest.
Very well.
I'm taking this little kid under my wing. He is going to be a man by the time I'm done with him.
We need to mark off a ration.
No, I don't. I'm not going to track those because you had the good berries, and I just one good berry is enough food. So
yeah, for 24
And
hours.
we're in a forest. I can forge enough for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm evil, but I'm not that evil. Unless you're playing Tomb of Annihilation, which we're not. All right, so we do make our way down to Daggerford. As you're getting close though, you do see a little merchant stall on the side. He's coming up, and even like a quick glance, you see that they have very nice weapons and armor.
I approach the stall and I look for a set of half-plate medium armor.
You do see half-plate.
Volker will say, how much for that set of half-plate armor?
100 electrum, please.
See, I don't have that much, my friend.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wait, how much gold? How much is an electrum piece?
It's basically half gold.
Okay, no, I don't. I can do about 40 electrum.
I can't do that for that cheap. I do apologize.
How about, and then he shows his skill mill armor. And he says, this armor is worth about 100 electrum. How about I trade this armor for the half blades and I throw in 20 electrum?
I don't need any extra armor, though, my friend. I'm just a traveling merchant. I have no use for that. I have what I have, and then once it's gone, then I go back and get more. I don't make the rules.
Wait, how much?
Understandable, my friend.
How much are you short, man?
Oh, I do not like to get into any debt.
Suit
I have
yourself,
about
then.
40 electrum, and that's it. Does anyone else want to buy something?
My
No,
pockets are a bit light at the moment.
What was that?
Said my pockets are a bit light at the moment, so I'm alright here.
Same here.
Okay, so we continue on, and he says, "My name is Francis, the traveling merchant. If you ever find me and you have the electrum, then I will sell you quite literally anything."
I'll keep that in mind.
Do you have what he's wearing? And he points to Grumus.
I can rustle up something, of course.
Is that what furbolgs normally wear, Mr. Grumus?
He looks at him and he looks at his leather armor, and I'm like, oh, kind of, yeah. Yeah, man.
I know. Maybe I'll think about. Yeah. I should look like a furbolg, shouldn't I? This is. I guess this don't look right, does it? And he like pokes at his clothes.
You look fine to me. It's more Grimace that looks kind of. No offense, Grimace, but you look kind of shat.
Put a sock in it, man. And I look.
I'm just saying, he looks more civilized than you.
To be honest, this picture only depicts him properly when he's like in his leisure wear.
Okay, so what are you actually wearing right now?
Right now, just common clothing and a leather armor on top. But I just couldn't pass up this great picture.
Okay. It is a great picture.
Leron, you look fine. You look beautiful. You don't have to change anything about yourself. Besides maybe your tolerance for the drink.
Question: What are you wearing, Leron?
It's basically what the picture and the overalls with the loose shirt and probably without the socks and shoes though.
Volker has no such kindness for him. Volker gives Leiron an appraising eye, and he says, "If you enter combat with that clothing, you will surely die. If I were you, I would invest in a proper set of armor, or you might as well dig your own grave."
Oh, jeez, why don't you bring down the whole mood?
I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you have to be a right cunt about it.
Kindness doesn't help anyone.
I can't. I'm not. I don't really wear armor. I can't do that.
It's your funeral.
Don't listen to him, Delon. He's got a point, but at the same time, just be you.
Like, at least you could wear some leather like me. And he switches to his common human accent. But do I even see leather armor on this merchant's cart?
You do.
Do I also see studded leather armor on his cart?
You do.
I point at the both of them and I ask how much.
Let me find it.
By the way, OOC, I don't think it's a good idea to put Leiron in armor because I think that will give his spells some kind of failure or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure about leather.
Yes, he mentioned being a sorcerer, so he does. He mentioned being a spellcaster, so he does. But the Lady Saloon would not look kindly upon me in armor.
Not even leather.
No. It's not a requirement.
But what about a wooden shield like I'm wearing? And he shows him his wooden shield.
No, she wouldn't like that either.
She sure is demanding.
I agree with that. He
And
seems kind of daft.
you do see the he does. You ask him how much for the studded leather armor, and he says 90 electrum, please.
I'll come back later.
Your prices are highway robbery.
Beggars can be choosers, yeah.
I agree with you there. He says, he kind of like points at him like, you.
I'm actually quite sure that this guy is super cheap.
Yeah, it's actually really cheap because you figure 45 gold for studded leather. That's just cheap.
I mean, he asked like I think 90 electrum for half plate, which is normally like almost 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
He's insanely cheap.
I'll come back later when I make some money.
We're just a bunch of poor bastards.
Yeah, for now.
Let's
Let's go earn some money.
I could use that +1 AC.
Suddenly you guys see a rooster pop out of what appears to be my ass.
Okay, that I didn't think.
Yeah. Did I just see you shit a rooster?
No, we're stuck under the what do you call this thing? The underwear.
Are you gonna eat it?
No, you're not gonna eat my rooster. That's my pet, stupid.
I think you meant the underwear.
Must all of you drag around these useless critters? I dread to think sneaking around with you around and this rooster betraying our position.
This rooster is my alarm clock, okay?
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure we're gonna eat it.
No, we're not.
You know, if you soak them in a little buttermilk with some hot sauce.
This halfling right here, he gets it.
Throw them in some flour.
Even I must agree that a rooster would make a fine meal.
What was your name again? Clyde?
No, this rooster is called the cock.
Oh no, he's talking to the halfling. What was your name again? Clyde?
Clyde.
I see. I think you and me, we're gonna get along.
Did you say your rooster's name is the cock?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. My player is just face palming right now.
Very original.
Wait, what did you name
Somebody's
him?
got a cat.
What'd you name your rooster?
Why don't we walk and talk, friends?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
This is getting very odd.
So
we have 5 hours left to travel.
So Francis says, "Oh, you sure you don't want anything, my friends? Maybe some potions or some poisons."
Potions? What kind of potions do you got?
Oh, we have some potions of healing. I'm sure you've heard of those, yes?
How much?
Yes, but I'm sure Electrum, right?
Yes, of course. Only Electrum.
You're a strange man. I'll give you that, but no Electrum, unfortunately for me.
I'm an Electrum dealer. That's all I care about. I don't care about gold.
We'll keep
How
you
much
in
for a
mind,
potion?
Francis.
100 Electrum, please.
Don't got it.
I'm short.
You're not short. You're the tallest one of us here.
This merchant is a strange one. I think we should move on, guys. Who buys anything?
We'll have to come back.
Very well. I will see you later. You're about 2 hours now from Daggerford. Have a good day. And he will go the opposite direction.
For a quick note for me, how much Electrum did he ask again for the armor?
90.
Okay. I'll just write that down in a private note for me.
Okay.
You have the money, you'll never be able to find him again. It's like
maybe, but it's something that Volker will keep in mind.
No, you never know. He might be a traveling. Like I said, he's a wandering merchant, so you might see him again. You never know.
And I will look at Laron, and I'll ask him while we're walking towards what do you call it, Daggerford. How much you know about us furbolgs?
We're people of the land. We like animals. We some of us don't. Some of you guys. Some of us don't like eating animals. We're giant folk, giant kin, I believe they're called.
So basically, very little.
Sorry, it's all a bit new to me.
Well, the first thing, and he makes sure that he says this out loud so everyone can hear this. We furbolgs don't tend to get names when we're born. We're just called something that we relate to, like some can be just called tree or something. But like Grummus is, well, I'm not going to explain what that is because I think you guys will figure that out soon enough. But the rooster is just called the cock because he is just a cock.
Great. Sorry, can't help but laugh at that.
I mean, that's what they are basically. So yeah.
Well, it kind of. I guess that kind of fits me. LeBron isn't really much of a name; it's more of a title, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. We get named for feats, for titles, for what we are, what we do, but we don't. We rarely get a name. We just use names so we can associate with human folk.
Did you know a chicken's called a pullet?
What?
A female chicken. It's called a pullet.
I did not know that, and he
So if
grabs
you
his
had
notebook and writes it down.
if you had a female chicken too, you could ask somebody to hold your cock and pull it.
And he's like, that don't sound right. Can I make an intelligence or wisdom check on that, or an insight or whatever?
LeBron is just like looking, just like totally clueless at this. I don't.
What the fuck?
I don't get it.
What the fuck?
I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I've been around humans long enough. I should have known that. Like,
He's holding back his
yeah,
laughter.
do I need to make an insight or something on that?
If you want. Oh God. You know that is not true.
I'm like, that's
It is
bull
true.
crap.
Somewhere my cat is rolling its eyes.
I just pick up my rooster, carry it under one of my arms, and I'm like, y'all not coming near my rooster.
If you need anyone to help carry your cock, just let me know.
All right, moving on. So, we eventually the rest of the time passes uneventfully, and we do make our way down to the gates of Daggerford. As you're coming in, you do see what appears to be kind of like a few tents up on a hill right outside the city, and like some smoke coming up from there, and you do see a few people walking around, but that's where we are going to actually take a break here because I had to pee.
Yep. Okay, sounds good.
I put the definition of pullet in Discord.
Okay.
It's true.
So let's go ahead and we'll take a 10-minute break. Let me put up this timer and come back at 1:45.
Okay.
Now that we're done beating that joke into the ground multiple times.
Oh, Jesus.
trying to forget me when I can't forget you. Fault on you when it wasn't true. Now I try to live out every other night, thinking of the times that I started falling through. How could I have ever been so out of mind? I am part to blame and all this too, tearing you away from the broke of me and you. Was it hard to love me or let me go? 'Cause the truth hurts, I get to live on alone. It is sometimes better to be honest, so I can try to cope. Please let me or let me go. Please love me or let me go. Please love me or let me. Please love me or let me. Please love me or let me go. I just wish that we were honest. Didn't play with Please let me or let me go. Please let me or let me go. Please let me or let me go.
And now, frequently asked questions about dealers offering home services on AutoTrader. Is it a new and easy way to shop for a car from home? Yes. Will it make you wish everything else is this easy? Yes. AutoTrader. Finally, it's easy from home? Yes. Participation and distance may vary. All dealer home services must comply with state or local COVID-19 ordinances.
Triscuit crackers are here to save you from falling into a snacking rut with their satisfying crunch, delicious flavor, and wholesome ingredients as you tackle your to-dos. Yes, even that post-vacation inbox. Bring it with Triscuit. Tap to learn more.
Powerade Ultra with zero sugar, creatine, BCAAs, and 50% more electrolytes than Powerade. Because my power is more powerful than your power. My power works so hard it has calluses. My power is unmatched, unrivaled, and uncompromising. You want some of this power? Consider this your invitation to come and take it. Grab a Powerade Ultra in the sports drink aisle today and take power by the bottle. Available now at Circle K. Powerade Ultra. More power for me.
Let me tell you how it's gonna be. Yeah, make it clear to me that you care for me and I'm on the scene. Oh, let me know what you're gonna do. Yeah, will you tell the truth? Never break the rules, cause I'm down for you. Oh, yeah, I'm overcome with all this emotion. Yeah, cause I don't know the ways to your heart. And I'm overcome with all this commotion. back to your heart. I feel this crush, but I know it's just a fantasy I'm feeling. Oh, oh, I love the time you gotta make up your mind. Oh, you gotta make up your mind. You gotta make up your mind. Oh, you gotta make up your mind. Let me tell you how it's gonna be. Yeah, gotta work for me, gotta take the lead and be there for me. Oh, let me know what you're gonna do. Will you tell the truth and never break the rules? Cause I'm down for you. Oh, yeah, I'm overcome with all this emotion. Yeah, cause I don't know the ways to your heart. Yeah, I'm overcome with all this commotion. So please don't lead me back to the start. Yeah, you know it's hard, baby. I'm always running back to your heart. I feel this crush, but I know it's just a fantasy I'm feeling. Oh, oh, I love the time you gotta make up your mind. Oh, you gotta make up your mind. Oh, baby, can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, baby, make up your mind. Let me know what you're gonna do. Will you tell the truth and never break the rules? Cause I'm down for you. Oh, yeah, I'm overcome with all this emotion. Yeah, cause I don't know the ways to your heart. Yeah, I'm overcome with all this commotion. So please don't lead me back to the start. Yeah, you know it's hard, baby. Always running back to your heart. I feel this crush, but I know it's just a fantasy I'm feeling. Oh, oh, I love the time you gotta make up your mind. Oh, you gotta make up your mind. You gotta make up your mind. Oh,
had a little discombobulation. I blame. Who am I going to blame today? I'm going to blame Caesar. Why not?
I thought Twitch might have booted you because of the bad joke.
Oh, snap.
Honestly, the R word would probably be more likely to get you booted.
Yeah. Let's refrain from that.
I assume it just slipped. I don't think he intended to actually say that.
I think so too. Wow, all these networks. Jeez, everything's loading so slow.
Unexpected command received on client while downloading. There's a lot of weird shit hitting me.
Yeah, everything, like all my crap is loading again. I don't know why. But we got Volker and Geiner in here. Hi, Dios mío. Dan the man in hell. Oh, Netherlands. Huh. There's 3. Where is this? Vomit test. Yep.
Oh god. It works.
That's a good thing.
Oh yay! Tonight's Avernus.
Tonight is my Tales from the Unknown Portal game that we haven't played in like 2 months, a month and a half.
Oh, that's a shame. You just have been too busy or sick or.
I had things come up, and then some people, Sketh wasn't there, and we only have 4, so it happens. I think we're all here though. Yeah, let me do a ready check.
I think this is the first time I've only seen one person on the chat. For the game chat, I mean.
Oh, Twitch?
Yeah, chat with Clyde.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, normally, yeah, because normally people are like buying shit left and right. I mean, maybe they're being nice because it's session 1. I don't know. Because even a low level encounter would probably kill you guys. We don't want that. Alright, so we get up to Daggerford. You're at the gates, and we're doing Theater of the Mind here for a moment. And the guards look down and ask, what do you want with Daggerford?
We are here to speak to the Duchess regarding a job that has something to do with a group of bandits.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, man.
I see. Well, that's... You see that smokestack over there with all those tents? Those are the bandits, so come on in, and you may speak with her.
Very well. And I assume the group enters to go speak with the Duchess.
Yes. The gates open. The guards do tell you that she's having a dinner, and that you are invited if you are to attack, or if you're going to rid them of the bandits. So you, a nice cool autumn breeze blows through the streets as you make your way up to the keep. And the dinner is gross. The dinner is already started. So the people, the attendants, sit you down, and they give you some food. There's some hot spicy soup. There's say a tenderly cooked pheasant. And you can look at the Duchess. You do see the Duchess, and she seems kind of more out of sorts than usual, like than normal. and as it kind of starts to quiet down a little bit, and she raises her voice and speaks her concern about the band of travelers that are camped outside the town's walls. They seemed harmless at first, but she's received reports that they have begun to harass townsfolk and other visitors as they come and go, demanding money and wine, and threatening to put hexes on anyone who doesn't pay up.
So you want us to run the gypsies out of town, I see.
Yes, of course. Well, you know, she sent several guards to scare away them yesterday, but the guards couldn't get the job done. When they came back, they spoke sympathetically about the visitors. It seems as if the guards themselves had been magically charmed.
So you want us to risk our sanity, it seems, with dealing with these people.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, never mind. I'm gonna send you a whisper, chat.
Okay. And yes, Master Dwarf, if we do, I don't want any armed conflict, but I want to send a stern message to the visitors.
Then...
So you just want us to give them a good beating. You don't want us to kill them.
You don't even need to beat them. Just try to run them out and deliver a message.
We'll have a stern conversation with them, but of course, we cannot risk ourselves for free. What manner of reward is waiting for us if we deal with these gypsies for you?
If you run them out of town and they don't return, I will give you, how about 100 gold for recompense?
Very well. What do you gentlemen say? Is that an acceptable price?
I think 100 gold is a little... It's not really that much. Take into account that they probably aren't going to leave peacefully if they're already charming your guards.
Well, aren't we just delivering a message? That's a lot of money to just take them a message like.
He's gonna lead towards Laron and just like, they've already cast spells on guards, manipulating their minds. They're probably not going to go peacefully.
Duchess, perhaps you can make it 200 gold.
When are we going to get paid? Is the part about them not coming back part about getting paid? Do we have to wait certain time before she finds out that they're not coming back before she pays us? Or do we get paid when they get run off?
And I'm like, but hold on. Might I suggest... Hold on. How much is that 100 gold? Is that like 100 gold in total or 100 gold for us each?
100 in total.
Let's see, divided by 6, that does not leave much for a margin. And he starts thinking, and he's like, make it at least 120 gold. And we would like a contract in writing that states that we get paid immediately once the group leaves.
Roll perception, or not a perception, persuasion.
Oh, fuck.
You get a combat clause in there, so if we have to fight him, we get more money.
Maybe you would like to try and convince her then. Oh Jesus! It rolled off the 16.
She looks at you and she says, 100 gold would do, sweetheart.
I still think that's a little on the low side. We are probably going to have to end up fighting them. They're probably going to try and cast spells on us, and usually when something like that happens, we don't take kindly to things like that.
I don't want you to kill them. I just want you to deliver a message and ask them to leave.
So we shall, Duchess.
So, just let me get this straight. Just deliver the message and walk away.
If they
That's
leave,
what she said, and we get 100 gold.
If they leave, you will get your gold, yes.
Just get the guards to do it then. Why did you need to call us?
Did you not hear me?
Ah,
when
yes,
was
I
talking
heard,
about
but
earlier?
I heard, but what is it gonna keep them from doing that to us?
Master Dwarf, we will go there and we will give them our message. And we will not fight them. And if they do not leave, we will return and we will ask for extra money to remove them by force. Is that agreeable?
Yeah, that sounds agreeable.
Very well.
So, give them. This is the message I wish you to convey. Tell them if they don't leave before dawn, I will burn their wagons to the ground.
Very well.
Yeah, this is gonna end well.
You need not worry, Master Dwarf. We need to keep a calm head and avoid aggravating them beyond.
Going there to threaten them.
Could we have that in writing, Duchess?
I prefer the word warning.
Oh, yes. Oh.
I'm like looking at all of them. Pipe down for a second. I have some friends amongst the Vistani. Let's remain calm and let me do the talking, okay?
Very well.
And she looks at you and asks, "What's a Vistani?"
Yes, you don't have to know.
So let's be on our way to this camp.
Could we have that message in writing, please, Duchess, so they know it is coming from you, you know, with like a stamp and everything?
What do you mean?
For the message about leaving?
I think he wants your royal seal upon it.
You want me to give you my seal? What do you want
just
to do
a
with my
piece
seal?
of... No, just a stamped letter stating that you would like us, or you would like them to leave, or you'll burn their things, and just so they know it is an official.
Very well, very well. And she
An
will,
official proclamation.
She will write it out and give it to you, Ferris.
Can we still get the seal? Does it do tricks?
Quiet, Laurent. We will go now, Duchess.
Very well.
Now,
Jesus.
I will explain to Laurent that we should probably not ask too many questions for a Duchess.
Well, how am I going to learn nothing?
Well, you can ask all of us questions, just don't ask too many questions to strangers.
If you want to learn something, go to a school. We are here to do a job.
Hey, you can be a little bit nicer, okay?
There we go. Alright, so as, are you heading out right away? Because it is starting to grow a little dark.
Yes. Oh, it's getting dark, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's with you and wanting to do all your work in the dreary hours?
Hold on, this Duchess lady, she said that we needed to convince them before dawn, so we kind of have to go now.
Indeed.
Okay. So I'll move you over here.
I think she wants us to rile them up and then to attack us. Force us to defend ourselves and kill them.
If you're hungry, just eat the berry.
We're just here to talk.
I know, but what if they attack us?
Then we'll kill them.
For 100 gold?
We'll do what we
If
have.
they attack us, we run.
I can have my raven fly in with the letter and drop it in front of them.
I find that a face-to-face chat will work best. Besides, one of us seems to know these gypsies.
Oh no. Volker, you seem like the more intimidating type. You might be the best one to do it.
I'll give Grummus, was it? I'll give you a chance to talk to them if you know them. Oh, who of you was it again?
Yes, Grummus.
Then you'll talk to them first, and if that doesn't work, I'll make sure they get the message.
The map you shared is just black for me.
I haven't
I don't
shared it
even
yet.
see a map.
Oh. forest.
So we approach the camp.
Okay, so now I'll share a map.
Grummus, do your thing.
Can you see it now, Scott?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so as the evening grows dark, you see a dozen men and women gathered around a crackling bonfire. The folks are in good spirits. A few of them sing and dance around the fire, while others find happiness in their flasks and wineskins. 3 barrel-topped wagons are parked at odd angles, and tied to a nearby tree, grazing, are half a dozen draft horses wearing bright coats with bangles and tassels. And these people look like they're partying and having a good old time.
Geiner's gonna see this and kind of like rush ahead, like kind of like a puppy, and just kind of like look back, kind of sweat a little as he sees the celebrations and the wineskids.
Volker will walk up to them and he will say, Geiner, a moment. Remember, we are here to do a job.
Okay, we have a job. Okay, I'm good.
Stay strong, Master Dwarf.
I'll do my best.
And try to keep Laren in check.
I think they're cooking some stew.
You do smell stew, yes.
Remember, we can eat only after we've done our job.
As you are walking up, you do see there's an old man around the bonfire, and he looks like he's the leader, and he offers you, he tells you guys to come in and sit and have a drink, have some food.
If they're gonna offer, Velker,
I'm afraid we're not here to eat.
Oh.
What?
Just
You should never pass up stew.
Just a downtrodden look on Geiner's face, like, oh.
What do you mean you're not here? What can I do for you, Mr. Human?
Grummus, have a talk with your friend here. And Volker will pull out his crossbow and he will sit down and lay the crossbow over his knees.
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like looking at this leader. I assume this one is Stanimir, the leader that you're referring to in Gorgia?
Yes, Stanimir is the leader.
And I say, hello, well met. I am Grummus, the druid, or the sage, as some of my people call me.
Oh, welcome, Master Thurbog. What can I do for you?
I'm wondering, do you have a young woman, Maria, with you?
Maria? No, she's not with us, but I do know of her, of course.
Yes. She is my friend. I was hoping that she was with this group. It would make things a lot easier. I point at the city, or it's a city, right, Daggerford?
Yeah, it's like a small town.
All right, I point at the small town at Daggerford, and I'm like, there is a lady there, a duchess. She wants you and your group to leave.
Wants us to leave, but why? We're not doing anything. We're just sitting out here. Why does she want us to leave?
Apparently, well, some people, I'm not saying that they're speaking the truth, but some people have claimed that you and your group are causing trouble by asking for wine and other things from passerbys.
Oh, we're just being friendly. We mean no one no harm, of course. If you know Maria, you know we mean no harm.
Yes, I know your kind well, and me and Maria, we've had quite a few drinks and shared good tales and smoked some good herbs too.
Herbs, yes. Do you have some by chance?
I still have a few left, and I give him a couple of herbs.
Okay, he will start to smoke them.
And I'm like, listen, is there a chance that you could relocate your troop? I believe they call their camps a troop. to a location like out of the city such. You don't have to go far, but just to convince that this Duchess that you have left. I mean, she's the woman is crazy. She's even talking about burning down your carts.
Burning our carts, but why? We have done nothing.
I know. I'm just a messenger.
Let me make this perfectly clear, sir. There is a law in this land, and this land is owned by the Duchess. And if she wants you gone, you will leave. You have until dawn, or you and your caravans will burn. Is that clear?
I look dumbfounded at Volker, and I'm like shaking my head, waving my hands, like no, 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 no.
So when you say that, Volker, Stanimir laughs and he says, "Don't worry, we will have no wish to make enemies of Lady Morwen. I have a story to tell all of you. First you listen, and then we go. How about that?"
Very well.
Excellent. All of you, please sit
I
around
like
the
stories.
fire. Please sit around the fire.
Can I have some more stew?
Absolutely, of course. And then one of the Vastani will come up and bring you a big old huge bowl of stew. So Stanimir fills his mouth with wine and then spits into the fire. The flames turn from orange to green. As they dance and sway, a dark shape appears in the bonfire's core. And he says, "We come from an ancient land whose name is long forgotten, a land of kings. Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander the lost roads." The dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man being knocked from his horse, a spear piercing his sides. And he continues, "One night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injury and quenched his thirst with wine, and he survived. When we asked him who he was, he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return home. But we are deep in the land of his enemies. We took him as one of our own and followed him back towards his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet we didn't give him up, even when their assassins fell upon us like wolves." And deep in the bonfire, you see the dark shape standing with sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy shapes. "This man of royal blood fought to protect us as we protected him. We bore him safely to his home, and he thanked us. He said, 'I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish. Leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here.' The figure in the dancing fire vanquishes its final foe, then disperses in a cloud of smoke and embers. Stanimir's face becomes a somber mask. A curse has befallen our noble prince, turning him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find heroes such as yourselves to end our dread lord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. Our leader, Madame Eva, knows all. Will you return to the land with us and speak with her?"
What's wrong with your land?
It's under a dreadful curse.
Do evil creatures roam your land?
They do.
Then my services are for hire.
But before you go off and putting yourself out to another employer, we have to deal with our current job. So if
I've not forgotten.
If we go with you, would you leave these lands?
Well, of course. If you come with us, we have to leave, yes.
Perhaps you could move your campsite out of the range of the town. We collect our reward, and then we meet back up with you.
Oh, but we must leave it once.
Good
Madam Eva, yeah, she awaits.
She can wait a little longer. We have our previous deals and we do not turn our back on deals. If you want us to come, you will do as we say, or otherwise you can find different heroes.
Very well. He looks a little disappointed, but they do start to pack up.
I'm like,
Perhaps you could tell us where you plan to set up camp in the meantime, so that we can meet you here once we're concluded our business.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just asking, like, where they plan to set up camp after they move, so that they can meet them there after they collect their reward.
If he wants to catch up to us, we will be heading down the trade road.
which way? East or west?
We will be heading east.
Okay.
Okay. If
Shall
you
we
move
have some of us go with them and some of us go collect the reward?
If we do it that way, I don't think we just save time. We can just say that that's what we do.
We did come to a forest filled with strange wolves. I don't know if I would want these evil people.
Maybe me and Laurent should go with them. We'll only slow you down.
Geiner's gonna like eye all the wine that's being currently passed around. I have no issue going with them.
Maybe the
I
two
will
of us.
return to our employer to be sure. I never back down on a contract.
This is some good stew. I can go with him.
I can head with Volker to go collect the reward.
Tell you what, I will go with Volker and Varistan, and then Laurent, Clyde, and Geiner will go with the Vistani. Or Vistana, whatever.
We're gonna split the party. Okay. If that is what you want.
TPK first day. Alright, so he's like, are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Okay, let's go, Volker. Varys.
Give me 1 second here, though. I need to do something. Alright, 2 seconds here. Volker. One more second. Oops. Staring.
Volker will lean over and he will say to the dwarf in a whisper, I suggest you keep your wits about you and try not to drink too much of that wine, or you might find yourself not waking up ever again.
You worry too much.
It's what I get paid for.
You do seem very high-strung.
Very high-strung.
You might have... One of these days, I'm gonna have you have a drink. And we're gonna have a nice conversation and a nice, joyous time.
Alright, so we have Geiner, Clyde, and Laurent all going with the Vistani, and the other 3. Is that correct?
I think it's like this. Yes.
Yeah, this is the correct composition, I think.
Laurent's gonna take some of the wine skin and just walk over to Laurent. Here, I'm gonna teach you how to drink properly this time. He's gonna hand him the wineskin. Now, just sip.
He'll take the wineskin and smells interesting. And take a little sip from it.
Yes. How does it taste?
It kind of burns a little, but it's like kind of like a nice burn.
Yeah, that's right. Try some more. But not like you did last time.
Laurent, you should eat some of that fresh bread they've got.
Nah, bread just stales the flavor. Try. More.
He'll look at between the bread and what if you put the bread in like one of them bowl things and then you pour the wine on top. That'd be kind of tasty.
Geiner's just gonna stare at Laurent like he just said something very sacrilegious. Like, oh. Can I do an insight check on Stanimir? How the hell do you pronounce Stanimir?
Cinnamere?
Cinnamere, whatever.
What are you trying to insight check him?
Well, Varys just told me that he was eyeing me down. Eyeing me down.
I did. Okay, yeah. Roll it in the tower, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll whisper to that to you as I was leaving.
Roll it again as someone in chat has button you an advantage on that check. So go ahead, roll it again.
Okay.
So you look at him, and he kind of glances at you and then looks away.
The Geiner will just kind of raise one of the wineskins up as a toast and just take a drink. Cheers.
Oh, don't drink too much, Master Dwarf. We are packing up to leave, and we do have a long walk ahead of us.
And the rest of the group will go to the Duchess, tell her that they are leaving, and then try to catch up to the others.
And get the reward.
And get the reward, of course.
No, don't forget the reward.
Alright, to speed it up a little bit, we'll throw that into the chat now. As soon as if I can.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm tearing up some of the bread that they had and just putting it in my hand, and then pouring some of the wine on top, and just going.
No! You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You're like a small babe. I'll set you straight one of these days.
And they do thank you. The Duchess just thank the three of you for getting rid of the group.
I make a small bow and then I take my leave.
So
it was a pleasure, Duchess.
Alright, someone shared this one now. Oh, I don't have a party token, bloody hell.
Use the rooster.
Okay, fine. Where the hell did I put him at?
How does that work with the chat that people can redeem things? Can we do that as well?
You can you can get other people's stuff, but not for yourself. And it's once.
Cheater in the chat.
Yeah, cheater in the chat.
I mean, we can't buy a deck of many things full.
No. But I don't even think any of you have 50,000 points anyway, so.
I have like 14.
I got like 15.
Really?
I have
like 430.
Oh, Steve says, only I control your fate. Or Timothy, around Timothy, he says, only I control your fate.
Hey, Timothy.
Alright, so over the next a few days, actually, things do go quite uneventful. It's just a nice, the fog does still, continue rolling in. The drinking every night, there's a nice big old party. And Geiner, are you gonna continue drinking yourself stupid, or do you lay off?
You must have passed out.
I think so.
It's his turn now because I passed out for a little bit myself.
But eventually,
did we manage to catch up to the Vistani?
yes, you did catch up. You I just kind of.
Volker will sniff around suspiciously, and he'll check the camp and try to find any traces of suspicious behavior or any kind of unsavory types hiding among them, keeping secrets.
Well, Volker's doing that. Geiner's just gonna try and get the recipe for their wine out of them.
I'm gonna try and keep harvesting useful herbs and berries and stuff.
Varus will have his raven sort of eavesdropping and sort of paying attention to various situations.
And I'll be annoying and asking lots of questions of him.
Alright, so Volker, you don't see them doing anything suspicious, but you also don't see them leaving you alone by yourself. Like, there's always one person within eyesight of you. Varus, with your raven, they are sometimes, like, if they see the bird and they see you, they're speaking in, I think it's actually Vistani, I think is the language that they're speaking in. It's kind of like Thieves' Canton a little bit, Thieves' Cant in a way. And Geiner, roll a persuasion to see if you can get their thing out of them. No.
Ah, come on! Share the joy. That is some good wine.
Maybe try him something for it.
And even they are trying to convince you not to drink as much, because you have to be, you want to have your wits about you when you meet Madame Eva, and also that's, like you got a long travel still ahead of you.
I've been traveling while drinking my whole life. Come on, don't be Jesse's. Give me the recipe.
Nothing is free in this world, Master Dwarf. I told you that before. If you want something, you'll have to pay for it.
Ah, come on. There are kindly people in this world.
I'll have to see that before I believe it.
And also, I'd like to point out, though, that every night that you do camp, you do see those wolves, that pack of wolves, was following you, and they all kind of, they don't come into camp, obviously, and they don't bug or anything like that. They're just sitting there watching as the mist does grow ever thicker.
Can I recognize if these walls are a symptom of any evil creature, or if they are under the thrall of something, with the experience I have in such matters?
They roll. How would you roll that?
I don't know, history or something, like knowledge that I would have garnered. I mean,
yeah, go ahead, roll a check.
My character has worked for an order that specializes in such matters.
Just to be fair, no.
Okay.
Can I cast detect magic on the wolves?
Yes. They don't appear to be anything magical coming up to them. They like, for all intents and purposes, are actual wolves.
Shit, hold on.
You know, if these wolves keep following us, we're gonna have to give them names. Rover, Fido, Charlie, Ralph, Scooby.
I was like Bob.
I like Scooby.
George.
Do the wolves disappear during the day?
Yes, one night when dawn starts to come, they do disappear back into the trees.
And I have my raven like follow them a little when they head back.
fairly sluggish during the day, and he seems to have less energy and more during the night.
And
Definitely.
there's. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we definitely should call the four of them John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Okay, give me a second here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, how are you trying to wash the wolves with your raven?
Or just like as they start to leave, my raven will follow them like, I don't know, 100, 200 foot in the sort of direction they're going to see where they're going and see if I can get a view of what they're doing when they're leaving.
Yep.
Not very far.
They just they back up as they're leaving. They like packles, I guess you could say. They go back and then they meet up with their pack. Like they group up and then they head off deeper into the woods.
Okay.
But on as you're like your fourth day into the journey, the woods are actually quiet tonight, and the air grows pretty chilly. Your fire sputters as a heavy mist gathers around the edges of your camp, growing closer as the night wears on. And as you all wake up in the morning, the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into gray ghosts. And as you start to look around, you are all alone. Like all the Bastani are gone.
Oh no.
And
This shit ain't good.
Then
No, it's not good.
And then you kind of notice that these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before.
I would like to, hold on. I would like to channel some energy inwards and predict the weather for the next 24 hours.
Okay, let me see that spell.
Druidcraft.
It does. All right, so let's see. The effect might manifest as a goal. So it does. So it manifests as kind of like a lightning bolt and a cloud.
Oh, that's not good. Thunderstorm gone. We need to get out of here. He's like, Rooster, come here.
Something is amiss there. Where
Can I
did
do
these
a,
gypsies go, and why do we seem to be elsewhere?
Screw that! Did they leave any other wine behind?
Focused on the important matters as always, Master Dwarf.
This is important!
Master Dwarf, if you keep this up, I will polymorph you into a rooster.
If
You'll do no such thing to me.
You cannot drink when you're dead, Master Dwarf, so I suggest you pay some attention.
Hold on, Volker. I'll take a good look at the trees. Can I do a perception check on the path ahead?
Sure. What are you
I
trying
want
to
to do a nature check to measure ability to recall lore about terrain, plants, animals, weather, natural cycles.
Okay.
If you will allow it.
Yeah. Just looking for animals or enemies. People that look hostile or creatures.
So looking in this camp, well, where you camped out, you do see some footprints, like paw prints, if you will, that are kind of like all around the edge of the camp, and then also towards like there where the path is like a cloud of a fog, like it's dense fog that you can't see into or through. But the only way that the path cuts is north.
Wait, that's for my perception check?
Yes.
I'm like, stay away from the edges of the camp. There might be animals there. They might have eaten all the damn Vistani.
I got a hiccup. What time of day did you say it was?
It's morning right now. Oh no, actually, sorry, it's about afternoon. Early morning. Sorry.
We're still in the forest, right?
Yes, but
Can I do a survival check?
Where you like the trees and stuff aren't the same as they were the night before.
Can I do a survival to find out what kind of animal tracks they are and where they lead? How long ago they were there?
Absolutely. What's up, Marmusman?
Oh dear.
Marmus.
Do you notice the trees are different? Do they move us while we're asleep?
I've deduced something of the sort, but what I can see is at least that some kind of magic was involved. There is no way that camp would have vanished without my knowing of it. I suggest we explore our immediate environment and see if we are in any danger.
So
Can I
Clyde,
look around for any landmarks?
Yep. First, Clyde, you realize that these paw prints are their wolf prints, and they kind of walked all around like the edge of the camp, and it's been it like about 3 or 4 hours ago is when they disappeared.
I don't see
I'll let
anything over
everybody
here.
know.
I'm looking at the trees. Hold on.
Yeah, the trees, they don't. There's nothing really seems wrong with them. Just that they're different. Like say you're in a forest of like pine trees, and then now all of a sudden you're in a forest of like redwood trees. Like it's just the trees themselves have changed.
We're in a different forest. We used to be in a forest surrounded by pine trees and other elks.
I have a feeling that story that he fed us is not entirely true.
Of course it wasn't true. What are you, stupid?
Volker will begin to crouch towards the bushes and use some stealth to sneak ahead and check if the road ahead is safe.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Perhaps we should be a little bit more careful.
Oh no, where did it go? I think this is it. Yeah. So Volker
is sneaking. So.
Absolutely. As you are sneaking along, you can see, even though it's foggy, there's still pretty decent sight. Even though like the path curves around the trees and whatnot, you don't see anything. Like nothing appears to be like out to attack you. Like it's quiet. You're like in the forest by alone, essentially. Like you don't even hear any birds or crickets or anything like that, like normal forest sounds.
Okay, he will sneak back to the group and he will say, the forest ahead seems clear for now. Let us follow the path and see where it leads. Paths are well traveled, so a town must be at the end of it, at least.
No, I see logic in your reasoning. I still
The
follow the
quietness
path.
is a bit unnatural, though.
Yes.
Seems like the best course of action. Lead on, Sir Volker.
Clyde's going to remain alert to see if he sees any other types of different tracks.
Wait. Where's Lauren? Lauren.
I'm right here. I was following these paw prints a little bit.
No, Lauren, come here. Come here, Lauren.
Those tracks were left from the wolves.
Lauren, come here. Come here. He just starts patting his leg. Come here, Lauren. Come here.
Sheepishly walk up to it next to him and like, did I do something wrong?
No, I just want you to stay close and safe. We don't know what's going on right now. Just don't follow strange paw prints.
And you do realize, like, even like as you're walking, you see like that cloud of fog, like that big cloud, is swallowing up the road behind you. Like it's like as you're walking, it's almost as if it's following you.
Okay.
Stay close to me, Laurent. I'll keep you safe.
So I guess we follow the road and see where it leads.
Okay. You do travel for, I'd say probably 6 hours down this road. And as you're like I said, this cloud, this fog is still swallowing up the road behind you, and it starts to rain as evening starts to set in. It starts raining.
Oh shit! A thunderstorm is here.
And as you say, "Oh shit, a thunderstorm," you hear heavy rain and thunder.
I'm gonna stay under a tree. Oh, let's wait till it passes. I don't like thunderstorms.
It's like itty bitty rain, big old fat rain.
Oh,
Cool. Can you turn the audio of that down a little bit?
Yeah. You have a control bar.
Oh yeah, I see
on your thing. Yeah.
But the rain is like a blessing from the heavens, and Laurent just basically.
It's a hurricane.
Runs.
Get it! Cover, Laurent!
But ahead, as it's dark, you do see a little speck of light.
Hey, look, there's light, and he just like takes off
Volker will
running.
raise his hand.
Laurent, no!
Please be quiet, my friends. I will go ahead and check out what's what, and I will report back to you.
Laurent already ran ahead, so I'm running after him.
So is Guider. Laurent, get back here! God damn it!
Stop that, Furbolg!
Volker will move to the side and break off from the group to sneak.
Okay.
Guider's gonna roll to try and tackle Laurent.
There's the light.
Lol, did you really give me an inspiration for that?
I did not. I don't know why you I think you gave it to yourself. No, I did not give you one. Even though that was funny.
I don't think you even knew what happened.
I didn't because I was reading something and looking at something and then you whispered me and then did it.
Look, the light's getting closer. Look, and he keeps running.
Go down towards the light, Laurent!
So as you guys are running towards the lights, a big house alongside the woods kind of comes into view, and you do see standing on the porch a young girl and a little boy. The young girl is holding a lantern, and they kind of look like this. Let me find an image.
Volker stays a bit away from the group in the shadows, crouched over and watching to see what happens.
That's what they look like.
That's just a question mark for me. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay.
So
That's a creepy doll.
So she's holding the lantern, standing underneath the awning of this house, and she sees you and she's like, "Come, help!" Like she's waving for all of you to come.
Yeah, basically he gotta like continue running and then stumble up to him. It's like, hi there, hi.
God damn it!
Oh shit. I'm gonna make a massive fart right in front of Laurent.
I got a massive heart, dude.
With Druidcraft. Does it startle him enough to stop him?
You did it in front of me?
Yeah, like a really loud farting sound, like an elephant or something farted in your face.
Oh yeah,
But
he's gonna like stumble and like slide through the mud like. I think I ruined my pants. And he looks back at you guys embarrassed.
Yeah, Guider's gonna quickly run up and grab him by his ankles and try and drag him back.
And I'm
Volker will go off to the side and try to sneak around the house, check it from multiple angles.
So walking around the back of the house, you do see like a big big shed in the back, and there's also two more structures that are next to it, but they're like abandoned structures.
Okay.
So we can all see this lady waving us in, right?
Yes.
I want to, if possible, do an insight check to see if there's anything like tingles the senses about yay or nay.
Okay. You get a sense that something doesn't seem right, but it might be the house or it might be the thunderstorm and the rain.
So it's not
Volker-
bad enough to where it's a don't go in.
Correct.
Volker will
I
sneak
think getting
up
out
to
of the rain is overriding it.
shed and try to
Diners-
peer inside.
At this point, Geiner's just kind of like has with a flat hand, just kind of like smacking Laran on top of the head softly, like, why would you do that?
Well, I saw the light, and they're just kids. Look, there ain't no scariness.
We don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know I got knocked in the mud and you drug me through it. I know that's going on.
Just stay behind me from now on.
Can I look at these kids to determine if they're human?
Yeah, they look human. Like I showed you that picture, right?
But like with a doctor's gaze, look at their eyes and see if they're humanoid eyes or not.
Yeah, that's it, like this picture. That's exactly what they look like.
Okay, so they don't appear to be, anything like a scary zombie or something like that.
No, and the boy is kind of whimpering softly.
And the boy's more well dressed than the girl.
Yes.
They seem nice. Just get out of the rain.
I'll talk to the boy or the girl and see what's going on with the boy. I move up to him and I'm like, "Are you all right?"
The girl looks at you and says, "There's a monster in our house."
What?
A monster in the house.
Right.
Oh, I like monsters.
I don't. What did the monster look like?
I don't know, but we've heard its terrible howls. And please, there our baby brothers on the top floor.
Oh, that's not.
Have you seen this monster?
No, our parents keep it trapped in the basement, but they're gone. I'm afraid it's going to get out.
Can I tell her she's telling the truth?
Roll an insight.
Volker is not part of this conversation. He's actually at the back of the house, peering into the shed to see if he can. Yeah.
Sorry, the shed is, there's no windows around the shed. It's like completely, I guess, bricked up, brick around. And there's
so there's no door in the shed.
There's a door, but there's a big old padlock on the door.
I try to use my thieves' tools to open it.
Okay, roll that in the tower, please. Okay, you start to open up, like you start to click it over, but then you don't feel it giving. Like you don't feel the lock wanting to open. Like you rolled a damn good roll, but it's still not wanting to open.
Okay, so would I be able to know if it's a normal lock or a magic lock by it not opening?
It appears, even just by looking at it, you have skills with, I'm sure you've broken into lots of locks before. It appears to be just a normal, massive padlock.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta go and find out what this monster is.
Are there any other windows or doors around the house?
Yes, but they're all closed.
Okay. All locked?
All the window, like there's only a window. There's one window, or there's no doors around back. All the windows are all closed up.
They're like you can peer inside of the house.
That is correct. Like they're like shutters, like covering up the windows.
Okay. Can I open those?
No, they're like inside, and the windows there's bars in front of the windows.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will move around the house and rejoin the group then.
Lassie, where was the last place you heard this monster?
Inside inside.
Yes, but where at inside?
But really quick, Varys and Grummish, your insight checks. She does appear to be telling the truth.
What about Volker? Does he think she's telling the truth?
You weren't there when they were talking about that.
Oh no, but he rejoined them, and oh yeah, okay. But he tries to discern her motives. Is she trying to trap them?
She is not. She does appear to be frightened that the monster's in the house, and she actually is not wanting to go in. She doesn't want to go back in until the monster is gone.
Well, we can't.
No time to lose.
We can't leave these kids to their own devices.
Let's enter this house.
I'm with Volker on this. Let's see what we can do.
We gotta see this monster. It could be cool.
Calm down, Leyron. Monsters are dangerous. And you will die.
I light the torch on my staff and I look at Volker, lead the way.
Let me move the maps really quick.
And depending on the monster, you might be able to distill its liver.
Why would you want a monster's liver?
You'll find out one of these days, I promise.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds.
Whatever is going on here,
you're in for a treat.
I suggest we are all on our guard.
Give me a second here. There we go. Let's cut that music off and then start this one.
Okay, first floor.
Oops.
Nobody bothered. How big is this place?
Oh, sorry. It is a 3-story house. Yeah, 3-story house. It's fairly old and like broken up. Damn, where the hell did the description of the house go?
So it's like a family home or a mansion or?
Yes, it's a. Oh, actually, I can do this. Let me do this instead.
Oi, monster! Where are ya?
If you look up at the top left, that's what the house looks like.
Okay.
I only see darkness.
Oops, let me move you there. Now you should be able to see it.
No, I don't see anything. The entire map is dark. It wasn't before.
You need to scroll up.
New map.
Yes,
New map.
scroll up.
What on new map now?
Or if you go to your character sheet on the main page. At the top.
Click find on map.
Yes.
And I get placed on a dark map with the rest of the party. I can only see the darkness. There's nothing around us.
What the fuck?
Might have to
something to
unmask
do
it
with the
again.
effects. I've had this problem before on Unity. Did I fix it?
Now the mask is all masked again. Now I see the house.
Now you can see the house.
I can.
can't. I don't see anything. I did see the other house with the first floor thing. I did see that.
Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it.
Could it be a layer or something?
No, it's the same thing. Hang on, I'll just share the screenshot in chat.
I can see it fine.
This is what I see.
Yeah, just same as me.
That's what I see.
That's what it looks like. Shit. Now I gotta take delete.
Yeah, what the hell just happened?
Now we're back at the bottom.
Yeah, I moved you back down to the bottom.
Okay.
I still don't see anything.
Yeah, it's still black for me too. I'm gonna try closing and reopening it.
Yeah, same.
That might work. Or you might have to resize it or something.
Yeah. Reopening it works.
Yep, that worked.
Perfect. Categorize. Oh, come on. Didn't
Yep,
I?
worked for me as well.
Oi, monster, where are ya? And Ginder's gonna just kick this door open.
Oh, Jesus.
Who tries kicking this door open?
Giner.
No, Volker would stand in the way and he would say, he would raise a finger, please, wait a moment.
You're all the way over there. He's Oh, that's a
Is it-
window.
That's a
Sorry.
window. and
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
barred.
Yeah, my
Just
bad.
stand in the way and try to
Yeah.
stop, Geiner. Let us be smart about this. We don't want to alert anyone to our presence.
Can
It's
I
a
pull?
monster.
Can I pull Garner back a little bit?
Sure. Remember, it's just pouring down rain outside right now.
I try to gently push open the door and peer inside of the room, whilst making as little noise as possible.
Oops, give me 2 seconds. God dang, I'm trying to find this bloody thing.
And he will turn to the party. Whilst we are inside of this house, let us make as little noise as possible.
Don't we want to draw the monster out so we can kill it?
We want to surprise the monster and ambush it, preferably without any casualties.
Remember, I can heal you, but I only have limited healing.
I remember that you took Lyran under your wing, Master Dwarf. If he dies, his blood is on your hands.
Ah, you're gonna use that against me, I see.
I didn't get no blood on his hands, I promise.
It's a
All right.
figure of speech, Lauren.
So Volker, are you trying to open this door? Is that what you said?
Yeah, very slowly and peer through the entrance at the room beyond.
All right. So you see and there's a chill hanging in there. Oaken doors stand before you, silent and brooding. You find yourself looking inside an immaculate foyer, decorated with portraits and heraldries. A family of stony-faced aristocrats watch you with this interest. The plaque on the frame reads "The Dursts" in dull gold lettering. And then on the southern wall, you find a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a golden windmill on a red field. Mahogany framed doors lead deeper into the manor.
Volker would slowly sneak up to the next set of doors.
Oi, children, why would your parents house a monster in their home?
I don't know. It's been there since before we were here.
I see. Well, stay out here and try and stay warm. We'll see what we can do.
When are your parents expected back by, little ones?
They've been gone for 5 days. I don't know when.
Okay, just sit tight.
What's your name? Varus. Ask them if they know what this land is.
Oh yes. Do you know where we are, children?
Of course we're in Barovia, aren't we?
Barovia? We were on the Sword Coast.
Well, maybe when the trees changed.
I'm not familiar too much with the whole maps and thing. Is Barovia not part of the Sword Coast?
No, it is not.
What's the Sword Coast?
Oh, that's disheartening.
What's Barovia?
You don't want to know. I'll tell you later. Let's first get this monster.
Volker will put his finger over his mouth and gently push open the next door and peer inside.
Alright, as you do that...
I stand with my staff at the ready to cast a spell at the door if something comes through it.
So as you do that, it's almost breathtaking. In the gloom beyond the foyer, the main hall glitters. I guess I can open the door for you. And
The players can open them too.
Yeah, the players can open the doors. As the wood paneled walls are ornately carved with idyllic scenes of frolicking nymphs and satyrs. At one end of the hall, a sweeping red marble staircase climbs to unknown heights. At the other is a black marble fireplace, cold and unlit. Mounted above the mantel shelf is a longsword, a windmill cameo worked into its hilt. And music floats down the stairs. It's a harpsichord. It's alright. It starts and stops. Sections are oft repeated, this time with gusto. Whomever is playing the instrument clearly is a novice.
Something is amiss here, friends. This
And-
is no normal house. My instinct tells me that something dark is going on here.
Ah, was it perhaps the monster living in it?
And as you guys all come into the house,
Is that a fireplace to the left, or is that a door?
that is a fireplace. And as you guys all come into the house, the doors slam shut behind you. And that is where we will end our session.
I'm like, I want to go. I want to get out. Haunted house.
Gramoris, or Grummus, don't be a Jesse. We got a thing to do here.
The boy and the girl are inside or outside?
They are outside.
I'll jiggle the handle.
Maybe we should find who's ever playing that nice music and ask them what's going on.
I'm like Jimmy Fallon right now when he's playing President Trump on the skippy ball and saying, I don't want to go, but I want to go.
Gentlemen, I do believe we have been trapped.
So yes, that's where we will pick it up right back in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent game. Good evening, chat. Hope you enjoyed the complete train wreck that our party tends to be.
I won't be here in 2 weeks. I'll be traveling to Chicago, remember?
That is right. You won't be here in 2 weeks. Will you be here on the 5th? December 5th.
Yeah, I'll be back by then.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You won't be here because Chicago. That's fine. Would you be okay if someone played your character? If something comes
I'd be fine.
Don't kill you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't kill me.
This is the caveat. This will be fine as long as it's not Laurent.
All right, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a little bit of a slow start. I do apologize because I kept losing things.
Oh, it was fun. That's why I like meeting for the first time because it lets your characters just like get to flow and play off each other.
Yeah, we kind of slowed things down by RPing a little too much.
There's nothing wrong with RP though.
Especially on session 1.
Yeah, like it.
But cool. Thanks everybody. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully, no one dies. Who knows? You never know. I know Kobe has run this before. Some of it.
A little bit, but as you can tell, I can play stupid really well.
yes, you can. But cool. I think we'll call it here.
Okay.
That was fun. I know, Sketh. I'll see you in an hour, though.
Yeah, I'll see you in an hour.
See y'all.
See you guys later.
But cool. Thanks, guys. Say goodbye to stream. Thank you, stream.
Great stream. Thanks for watching.
And
have a good one.
Yeah, you too, sir. Lollipops, lollipop, la 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 lollipop. Oops. Bam. That. Yes. So how? Give me 1 second, stream. I gotta talk to someone really quick. But sorry, stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We're gonna be back here in 2 weeks for session 2, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Actually, for we'll be back here tomorrow for session 4 of Rime of the Frost Maiden. So until then, thank you everyone for hanging out and for the love. And we will be back here tomorrow afternoon. Good night.